Hello all, my name is Raj Bhagav and I'm working as a cybersecurity analyst in Indian Cybersecurity Solutions. Today, I welcome you to today's session on intrusion detection system and prevention system. So, what is intrusion detection system and prevention? Intrusion detection system is like detects the activity and it will be alerts it. Whereas prevention systems, it tries to prevent the attacks like the target defected anomalies and all. Let's come to the types of IDPS technologies. There is network-based IDPS, host-based IDPS, and hybrid BS. Where a network-based is like it will be analyze, like monitor, analyze all the network traffic, and it responds to the threats. Host-based IDS, as you see on the screen, it will be like monitor and analyze it of individual hosts, or receive the detects in response to the threats. Hybrid IDPS is like it depends on both, like combines the network and host-based IDS approaches. So how IDPS work next? Uh, First thing is like first step is monitor. It monitors all the traffic that which is incoming or like outgoing traffic, and it will be checking out the traffic. So if there is any malicious traffic, that is like data anomaly based detection, if any of the anomaly it is detected, then it will just respond, like it will be sending the alert to the file, or this prevention system will try to stop that attack and all. Response, as I tell you, it will be responding when a threat detected. IDPS can take action. It will be taking action against that, as you see in the diagram here as well as over here. It is, here is our server, here is our prevention system, switch, and firewall as well. Like this prevention system will stop all the defect detected traffic, that anonymous, like the this traffic, threats traffic, all. Uh, Key components of an IDPS. The main key components of IDPS are sensors, analyzers, and response mechanism. Sensors. These sensors are responsible for gathering the data and in a network traffic or system logs and all, and it will be sending to the analyzer. This analyzer will be analyzing the data that is collected by the sensors and apply the rules for it. Next, this response mechanism will responsible for taking the appropriate actions for the such as gathering alerts, blocking traffic, or triggering automated responses. Like this, it will be doing this response mechanism as shown in the screen. Deployment strategies. Inline deployment and out-of-band deployment. We had two types of deployments. In the IDPS are placed directly in the network traffic, as we mentioned as previously. This inline will be directly placed at the network traffic path, whereas out-of-band will be a copy of network traffic, providing a more passive and less intrusive approach. Configuring and tuning IDPS. So defining security policies, we should define the policies and all, like the rules of what should be accessed and what should not be accessed over there. Optimizing detection thresholds and integrating with other tools, SIM tools like Splunk and all. Continuous monitoring and tuning, like we need to this IDPS should we need to configure the IDPS so it will be able to detect all the traffic and all. So let me show you a simple thing here. Let's see the lab. Share screen. I hope my screen is visible. So here in my Kali, I'm using for pen box called. It is an IDPS, same as it act as IDPS, same as not and all. So here I install that in my Kali machine. So now what I do is, right, I'll run that thing, pen box. So Now what we are trying to do is like now we are trying to at our network level. So I'm going with the network and so now we are okay. So it's asking with the root privileges sudo dot slash. All right, just a second, guys. Okay. Yeah. Okay, as you see, this box has both auto configuration and manual configuration as well as. Let's go with manual first. I can show you the automatic also. So manual configuration. Suppose you want for the port 80 or 443. What you can do port 80 and set the false message to show. Like you can show this message like whoever you want to do it, and uh, you can't access this site. You have been blocked. We can say it like this: you have been blocked by the owner. So save the log intrusion files. If you want to just save, you can just save. Otherwise, like you can just click on the no and suppose like if suppose some intrusion someone has tried to access a website or anything at the port number 80 and all, automatically if you want to the sound like someone is using that you want to know, automatically it gives a beep sound. So now that I don't require. As you see now the thing is like activated. Now what I do is like here I'm another thing called using Windows Server but doing the intrusion system and all. So, so just quickly let me check my IP address. Then my IP address is 22.128. So as you see, you can't access this website. You have been blocked by the owner. Now, if you come to this and check it over here, automatically you'll be seeing that we are trying to connect it from the Windows machine. As you see it, I can show you that this is the machine that we are trying to connect with it. Let me quickly show you this IP address also. As you see over here, 22.135, right? So this is how the IDS and IPS work. Suppose if you are doing some malicious activity and all, automatically it gets detected. It gets detected by the thing. It gets detected by the IDS and IPS. So we'll be integrating some other security tools with this IDPS. Let's see firewalls, SIEM tools, patch management, and vulnerability management. Firewalls, you already know what firewalls can be doing, like enhance the network access and like to enforce security policies. We'll be applying the firewall. SIEM tools, like as I mentioned, Splunk and Greenbone. Some other tools are there, popular tools for use in the mainly these tools are used by the SOC analysts and all. SIEM systems integrate IDPS with system information and event management. We call it as SIEM is security information and event management. And analyze the security events. Patch management. Ensure like we need to keep on updating the IDPS so that we can mitigate the emergency threats and all. Vulnerability management next, like a vulnerability if there are any vulnerabilities in the infrastructure and all, we should be able to mitigate the things and all. So analyzing the logs, how we can collect the logs. First, we'll be gathering all the logs that are coming through that IDPS. After that, we'll be sending these sources like we need to from various sources and analyze the data. What are the logs and identify the patterns, trends, and and any potential security incidents that are happening. And this incident response team will be investigating and team what are all the things that are identified and all, and they'll be taking the necessary actions to mitigate them and all. So IDPS maintenance and updates. So signature updates like regularly updating the IP ADPS so that ensure there will be no data latest threats, software updates, firmware and all. We need to keep on updating, monitoring, auditing. Like the monitor should be run 24 by 7 so that if there is any attack on your, immediately you can respond and able to cover your backup. I mean, like company won't be losing. Implement and backup procedures. We need to implement the backup so that like IDPS will be quickly restored of a failure and incidents. Challenge and limitations of IDPS. Sometimes it may be false positive. Evasion techniques might be performed by some of the attackers, so that we need to be keep on uh, updating it and need to check it properly. The monitor, we need to properly monitor and all resource constraints after their hardware resources like uh, it has like limited IDPS like processing power and storage, which can impact the performance and scalability. Skill requirement like efficient deployment of IDPS required skill security professionals with specialized knowledge and expertise. So this is what today's session about IDPS. So let's see in the next session. Thank you all.